Yes, hi guys. This is Emmanuel. Now, I'm going to do for you just a short breakdown of the basic chords in the key of C. The key of C. Most of you have been asking me how can I play using the white keys and like key C, key F, key G, and other keys. Now, today I'm going to help you out with just the basic chords and how we can build the chords and the numbers in the key of C. So the first thing that you need to understand is the C major scale. I hope you guys know how to form the major scales. That is using the solfa ladder, the tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone formula. Yeah. So I'm just going to show you how you can form this. I'm just going to show you the C major scale and the important chords the basic chords that you need to know in the key of C. All right. So this is the C major scale. We have C number 1. We have C number 1. We have D number 2. We have E number 3. We have F number 4. We have G number 5. We have A number 6. And we have 7, B or B number 7. And we have C number 8. Okay, so we know that 1 is major, 2 is minor, 3 is minor, 4 is major, 5 is major, 6 is minor, 7 is diminished. So the first chord that we are going to build is the number 1 chord in the scale of C or in the key of C. Number 1 is the C major chord. So this is the C major chord. That is the C major chord. I know you know how to build the major chords. You play the root, third, and fifth of the major scale. So this is the 1 chord in the key of C, the basic one chord. The basic 1 chord. So on my left hand I have C and I have G. On my right hand I have C, E, and G. So this is the basic C major chord as your 1 chord in the key of C, in the key of C. Number 2 we have said is a minor chord. Number 2 is a minor chord. So E is the 2 in the scale of C or in the C chord. So we build an D, sorry. This is C and this is D, is number 3. So number 2 is the D minor. So this is the D major chord. This is the D major chord. So for us to form a D minor chord, we flatten the third. We flatten the third so that we have a D minor. So a D minor chord is the 2 in the scale of C or in the key of C. So on my left hand I have D, I have A. On my right hand I have D, I have F, and I have A. So this is your 2 chord in the key of C. It's a D minor. So I have 1 and I have 2. 1 and I have 2. Your 3 is E. E is your 3. So 3 chord is also a minor chord. So this is an E, this is an E major, this is an E major chord. So we flatten the third for us to have a minor. So that is an E minor chord. This is an E minor chord. So E minor chord is your 3rd chord or your 3 chord in the key of C. So I have my 1, I have my 1, I have my 2, I have my 3. So E is the 3 chord in the key of C. So on my left hand I have E and I have B. On my right hand I have E, I have G, and I have B. So that is an E minor chord as your 3. On your 4, F is the 4. So our 4 is always a major chord. So this is the F major chord. This is the F major chord. So it's your 4 in the key of C. It's your 4 in the key of C. On my left hand I have F and C. On my right hand I have F, A, and C. So this is the 4, the basic 4 in the key of C. So I have 1, I have 2, I have 3, and I have 4. And I have 4. So that is an F major chord. On your 5, G is the 5. So our 5 is also a major chord. Our 5 is also a major chord. So we build a G major chord. We build a G major chord. So this is the G major chord. So you use as your 5 a G major chord. So I have G and D on my left hand. On my right hand I have a G, B, and D. G, B, and E, and D. G, B, and D. So this is your 5 chord in the key of C. So I have my 1, I have my 2, I have my 3, I have my 4, and I have my 5. Now, A is the 6, A is the 6, A is the 6 in the key of C. So our 6 is a minor chord. So we've said the 2, the 3, the 6 are minor chord. The 2 chord, 3 chord, and 6 chord are always minor. So we build an A minor chord. This is the A major chord. This is the A major chord. So we build an A minor chord by flattening the 3rd, that is C sharp to C. So this is an A minor chord. So this is your 6. On my left hand I have A and I have E. On my right hand I have A, C, and E. So this is your 6 chord in the key of C. So I have my 1, I have my 2, I have my 3, I have my 4, I have my 5, I have my 6. I have my 6. Your 7. B is the 7 in the key of C. B is the 7. So 7 chord is always a diminished chord. A diminished chord. So let us build a B diminished. This is the B major chord. This is the B major chord. This is the B major chord. So we build diminished chords by flattening the 5th, the 3rd, and the 5th. So we flatten D flat, E flat, or D sharp into D, and F sharp into F. So this is a B diminished. Use this as your 7th chord in the key of C. So on my left hand I have B. On my right hand I have B, D, and F. I have B, D, and F. So use this as your 7th chord. It's a B diminished. So I have my 1, I have my 2, I have my 3, I have my 4, I have my 5, I have my 6, and I have my 7, and I have my 8, or my 1. So guys, those are the very basic chords that you can use in the key of C. Most of you have been asking me to do a tutorial on just the basic chords that you can use in the key of C. So those are the basic chords that you can use in just playing basic songs. Just like maybe we have 6, then 4, then 1, then 5. Yeah, those are just the basic chords that you can use. We shall also work on the C major chords, the chords in the key of C. We work on inversions, so that you also get to know how you can become fluent and also have a lot of options in playing in the key of C. So thank you so much. If it's your first time to be in this channel, please subscribe for more tutorials. Thank you so much. See you.